to show off when the show's on. I am here, applying fear like a 4-4 or a hawk in your mouth when somebody forces you to withdraw an amount more than a mortgage and house out of your storage account. I am fear, like walking towards that last zombie corpse on the ground after you've used all of your rounds and you're not sure if it's down. Yeah! You are scared. It's unfair. That's why he has to bring his mates to portray some John Gotti. But our name says it all. He needs an arsenal and I just need that one shot. But don't talk about guns here, Sir John.
Last in session. The ruler's back with straight lines for drastic measures. Your casket's measured. Practice makes perfect. Well, I practice to the point where it's past perfection. I'm just battling my past perfections. They said practice what you preach. But I don't preach. You can ask the reverend. It's been a minute since I asked for blessings in my last confession. I don't preach. I teach. And I've got pupils that'll look you in your pupils and raise arms like they're asking questions, but they don't ask me. But they don't ask me questions. You need to give a man of my class room. Stay back like you have detention. You can't take away from ads. I taught math a lesson. I'm unschoolable. They haven't given adolescence since adolescence.
To sum it up, you're about to see ad divide someone that isn't equal. Calico killed him. Funny when he couldn't count on his hands, we started a cow kill hater. If a square root for him, I'll diss them all, point them out for later. I know you're all G, bro. Times tables turned and you're left without remainders. Cause I'm no fitness coach, but those tits are gross. I've got some tips and notes to help you get ripped and toned. You need to ditch the toast and switch to oats. You need to leave the chips alone and stop looking for a pig to roast. You need to give the gym a go if you wish to slow your nipple growth. You need to sing Sticks and Stones when the kids at home ribbon poke fun at your whiff and load. You need to scrape the bits of stinky dough and chicken bone from your titty folds. You need to hit the pool and try some different strokes without the assistance of a swimming float or your tippy toes. Don't look at me like that. I'm just trying to help you fit in those skinny old t-shirts you get free from sponsors who didn't know how fat you look in video. Listen, Marshall Madden, stop fighting shady when you're writing your shit. You're like a fat slut on a bike in a gym because you're trying to be slim. I think he's got a mannequin with an Ailey Jane mask on that he ties with a string that he keeps besides Bizarre, con artist, Conniver and Swift. I bet you've got bottles of peroxide air dye in your sink and 2 tattoos on your back that say Mariah and Kim. There was a fake Eminem looking strange in your crew. Come to think about it, his name was Matt Parker. I bought your CD and played the track, argue it was whack, so I put the disc back into place like a back doctor. You wanna go to war? Well, I'm trying to tally bands. I need at least a rack offer. Kamikaze, I'll key the code into the bomb if this jihad horror. No Charlie Clips, I go Charlie Hunnam short with some Harley riders. Go to his house and Aladdin shooting, even the carpet flying. You are waffling shit, kid. And I can't be miming, so the strap I'm using's a Chaplin movie that'll have Charlie silent. Whoa. Matthew said he's gonna body me. How's that? People roll on you with clicks every day. You're a mouse, Matt. Anyway, allow that, your tracks are poor. Give up music, battle more. No one's gonna help you get a foot in or pass the torch. Not even a Spanish bullfighter would show Matt a door. Crowd reaction, motherfucker. So you wanna box like Rocky? We can do that ASAP. I'm Diddy behind them hooks like, take that, take that. Your boys might jump in, you look like Wale, so they Maybach. He sounds like he's about to go, hey, Smokey back here taking a shit. That makes me think that you blaze crack. You're this hyper because you burn stones in white Ace cans and you're ashamed, so you cover up the burning like Kane's mask. So you move down south. They're just gonna start finding your needles in haystacks. Addiction is a sickness, you are ill, that's why you hate smack. Every time you hear his name, you wanna do 8 grams and make a vein collapse and stop talking about midgets, cause I motherfucking hate that! No, that's not it. I'm saying midgets are really cool people. Yeah, I know. They're just misunderstood. And just for that, I hope an Oompa Loompa gives a foot rub to your mum. She ends up with a knee walk in her mouth and a munchkin in a cunt wanking 7 dwarves while Minnie, me and Willow cover her in cunt.
That means try with those heavy hands, it's metal bands, cause that'll be your death tone. You got writer's block, I came to write on blocks. I'm talking about your headstone. You got away with killing words, I got away with killing rappers like Suge Knight and Death Row. So give the Lord salute, so it's auto-tune. We'll give T-Pain and correct tone. There's levels to this shit. Different zones, the distance shows. If this is a race, I don't mean race. We're just different tone. How are you still champ? You got beat off Art, Def, Chris and Osh. I don't see T in that picture unless it's with Kermit, but that's none of my business though.
I do not trust you, Charlie. You have the same face as your dad. I want to put a round of shells on your back because you was raised by a rat. And it's a shame that T-Rex even raised that, but boy, you came back. Told them if they could provide any paperwork, you'll give them $8,000. Then looks brought out Faye back with the case back. So tell me, Bridget, did you pay that? You're gonna say the paperwork was fake and it's only them man that say that, but everyone in Harlem said your dad's been snitching. He's been blacklisted from way back, doing your boy dirty. That's something Meek and Wale made back, but your dad made that hotline bling. Now he's in a small box doing a Drake dance. Right, wants to clash with greatness. Let's see if he gets in Adam's face or even thinks of acting aggravated. Soon as he tries to get his affirmation and make a massive statement, I'll catch his clay and smash his face and leave him with a laceration. You could trap a snake and catch a plate in. You want to get the win? Yeah? You want to hear some congratulations? You'll have to make a pact with Satan or a batch of Masons. You look awkward as fuck like that. I'm thinking, is this really him? Does he talk to his mum like that? Look, listen, you bitch! As soon as you finish your shift, you better make sure my dinner is fixed. I want fucking fillet of fish or chicken and chips. You better go, oysters! I'm gonna give you a list. Get me some fucking salt and vinegar crisps, some licorice sticks, and some Rizzler and Six. And have you seen the state of my bedroom? You're gonna need to pick up the shit. There is such a thing as a bin. And that's a faggot! I am the right shit of Conor McGregor. Soon as this starts, I go straight to the body. This is murder I wrote for you. Everything is created and tailor-made for the homie. Your shit wasn't wrote for me. Let me use a URL gun analogy if I ain't explaining it properly. I need cartridges, because the contents of a clip isn't made for a shot. Let me guess.
After my verse, he was like, quick. Team Huddle, we need a rebuttal. I'm in deep trouble. Gemini, help me scheme something that means double. Locksmith, I know you got a name flipper of theme coming. And Mr. 13, nothing. Poisonous poets are Ian Daniels. I'll break down both your groups. I'm like the German manager reserving stamina. I'll take out Tony Cruz. It ain't a game.
This is Jay Madden, a gay faggot that likes to chase dragons due to his H habit. He's got a belt round his arm to make the vein fatten. He's got 2 belts round his arm like a straight jacket. He said he stopped smoking crack, but I know he lies. He tried hiding all the symptoms, but there's no disguise. That's why you and the other Jay seem so alike, because you both said you quit the rock, but you're still showing signs. Truth be told, you're stupid old. You spent your student loan when Coolio's music sold. I could never run out of disciple jokes. It's called disciple because the guy's just old. He was alive when the Messiah roamed. The very first rhymes he wrote was on some type of stone and papyrus scroll. Every time I see him on the microphone, he looks like he should be somewhere applying for a crisis loan. You wear the type of clothes they wore on Biker Grove. Chicken legs, skinny neck, ribcage like a xylophone. No real fan base, your following's online alone. So if you only eating off the web, naming your alias Spider was the right approach.
With his weird diva with his cheerleader screaming, tell him Tony. And he keeps him around because against real deal he felt very lonely and he couldn't get his head in focus. If he doesn't have the fellas coaching, then he'll end up choking. But when he's with them, the buzz goes to his head and the pheromones are replaced by serotonin. And that made him forget who the king of this serotonin.
This is my main event. I'm not even part stressed. That's some cheap Wayne looking T-Pain fell asleep on a park bench with a large head looking like a Klingon from Star Trek. He loves creeping up. But since he fucks with them bloods, he's an unfinished book because he's part red. Unfinished book. Well, who you repping, dude? You're both red and blue like the second suit of Clark Kent. Well, Well, I'm the kryptonite to this kryptonite. Lex Luthor, forget Mook, I'm your arch nemesis, heartless. What happens when those Bloods and Crips have a disagreement? What does your heart rep? Do you rep that flag and deck that man cause his gums red even though you've half bred? Or do you rep the friendship you have from standing next to that man through war talking calm threats and kill your own like Saddam's men of Ben Laden? What did you think? There was no space in my graveyard left? This is run. I mean run. You could never give AR tests. You say your hands